Excuse me. I think Sam, would you just save that for later, Sammy? You never know. Okay. Up next, we have a wee Scottish lassie that's having her first experience of the London Underground. Give it up for Emma!
You can tell I'm new from here is I say sorry when I walk past people. I know where you're going. There's this one place underground where you never hear a sound. You just hear machines wishing and whirring. The sound of the tube trains purring. And you don't hear anything. You grab your metro, you sit down in the train. And you see, it's a place to see the inner workings of London.
Okay.
If you know the tube map, you know that's fun. But it's a place that never seems to get enough funding. A visitor's first experience of the TFL. A nice little holiday. Transport for hell. But the trains themselves are sound enough. It's the people you meet who'll call your bluff. So you run, you jump, you scoot through the doors. You're nudging a bloke trying to get the latest scores. And you look at him and you think, "Blue signal, mate." But he's smelling a bit herbal and you realise he's Highgate. So you wiggle down the carriage trying to find a seat. But all you end up doing is standing on feet. Eventually you have to just stand by a pole. Staying upright becoming your only goal. But it's now. Now you start to notice the dickhead who clearly drives a Lotus. The old man who just sits there, drools and snores. The wee man who's trying to avoid his chores. And then you see him, your man who's reading about Trump. And he's trying to figure out which celeb's got the hump. But he doesn't even notice the baby on board. The pregnant lady amongst the hordes. He just sits there with his metro, worried about nothing but the rising cost of petrol. The baby just kicks, and your man just flicks, not acknowledging the etiquette, the rules for all that have been set. And I'm standing there watching, thoughts running through my mind, the gap between the train and the platform. But then you notice another man. He's just sitting there cradling his precious can. You can tell from here he's an absolute cock. Foster's an and you're only thought. The beer's knocked back, he's far too keen. The alcohol's enough to turn him green. And he stares you down. His train's next stop is Kentish Town. He starts to speak. His words all slur. The stations go past in a mechanical blur. The words he's saying, their man won't condone. Oh, really hope that last word was marvelable. He stands, he stumbles, he sways down the carriage. He's swaying left and right. He's looking for a fight. You can see it on his face, he thinks he's AJ. But no one's here man enough to give him time of day. But then the train starts to stop and the punters go to leave. And your man bends over and he starts to heave. And you're thinking, this next stop is Euston and we've got a problem. 6 years he should not have had them. But now comes an end to your final tube ride. And your tube trip has been so shit that it's something your mind just wants to skip. But your jaunt on the Northern Line, you thought it would be completely fine. A visitor's first experience of the TFL. A nice little holiday with people from hell.